Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome back to Gaia Sanctorum. I'm Danielle, and I wanted to sit down with you guys this morning and talk about something that I have been working on almost all of last year. I'm really excited about it, and I think it's something that will benefit so many people. So let's get into it. You have all of the tools. You've invested thousands, maybe even tens of thousands in your healing journey. The therapy, the supplements, the meditation apps, the astrology readings, clean eating protocols, somatic work. You are not a wellness beginner. You know what you're doing. So why is it that you still feel so scattered? Why does it feel like you're doing all the right things, but they're not quite cohering into the transformation that you know is possible? I'm going to tell you why. And then I'm going to show you what to do about it. Here's what I have learned after 30 years in this work. Most practitioners only look at one body. Your doctor runs labs and says, oh, you're fine, even though you feel terrible. They're only looking at your physical body. Your therapist addresses your mental patterns, but doesn't connect them to your physical symptoms. They're only looking at your mental body. Your energy healer works on your chakras, does your Reiki, but doesn't give you any practical next steps because they're only looking at your energetic body. Everyone is giving you recommendations from their single lens, and you're trying to implement all of them. It's no wonder you're overwhelmed. But here's the truth. You are not just a physical being. You are physical, mental, emotional, energetic, and spiritual all at once. The chronic digestive issues, it might be actually rooted in your emotional body's unexpressed grief. That anxiety could be that your energetic body's boundaries have been demolished. The autoimmune flare might be your spiritual body refusing to live out of alignment. You're treating symptoms in one body while the root cause may be living in another. I know this because I've lived it. For decades, I collected tools, Western herbalism, medical astrology, culinary traditions from my Greek, Italian, and French grandparents, somatic practices, energy work, plant spirit medicine. I had this amazing toolkit, 30 plus years of accumulated knowledge and practice. But I kept hitting walls. My clients would get better, but not fully healed. I'd address their physical symptoms and patterns would return, or you could tell that something was missing. And then I realized the fragmentation wasn't in my client. It's in how modern life has taught us how to live. We have divorced the sacred from the mundane. We go to the doctor for our body. We go to therapy for our mind. We go to church or yoga or astrology readings for our spirit. We eat food that has no story, no lineage, no ritual. We take herbs like they're pharmaceuticals, this for that, without understanding the spirit of the plant or our own constitutional terrain. We've been taught that medicine is separate from spirituality, that the body is separate from the soul, that daily life is mundane, and that only the special moments are sacred. But that's a lie. Your grandmother kneading bread was a sacred act. Harvesting nettles under a full moon is medicine and ritual. Eating seasonally isn't a wellness trend. It's living in alignment with natural rhythms. The reason why nothing works is because we're trying to fix fragmented parts of a whole being using fragmented tools while we're living fragmented lives. True healing isn't about adding more practices. It's about reintegrating the sacred into the mundane. It's about understanding that your body is sacred, that your thoughts are energy, that your emotions are medicine, your daily rhythms are your spiritual practice. So I created the 5 bodies framework, not just to assess all 5 dimensions, but to show you how to live with all 5 dimensions integrated, how to make your morning tea a ritual, how to eat in a way that honors your ancestors, how to work with herbs as allies and not just green pills, how to see your natal chart as a map of your soul's medicine. That's when real transformations started happening. Because when you stop separating the sacred from the mundane, healing isn't something that you do, it's how you live. The 5 bodies assessment is not another modality that you're adding to your collection. It's the integration framework that shows you how everything that you already have fits together. It answers 3 questions. Which one of your 5 bodies is creating the loudest signal right now? How are your 5 bodies interconnected and creating your current state? And what specific protocols, herbal, dietary, emotional, energetic, spiritual, does your unique constitution need? This isn't generic advice. This is something that is tailored to you, your hot, cold nature, your damp, dry tendencies, your current planetary transits, your actual symptoms and patterns. I personally analyze every single assessment through the lens of herbalism, constitutional medicine, medical astrology, and 30 plus years of healing experience. And you get a comprehensive report, either 10 to 15 pages identifying your primary imbalance, or 50 plus pages mapping your complete terrain across all 5 bodies. For the first time, you will get to see the whole picture. I'm offering this in 2 different ways. The mini assessment is perfect if you're overwhelmed and you just need to know where to start. You take a focused 15-minute intake, and within 3 to 5 days, you're going to get a personalized 10 to 15 page report showing you which of your 5 bodies is driving your symptoms right now and exactly what to do about it. Specific herbs, targeted foods, clear practices. This isn't about fixing everything at once. It's about finally knowing your starting point. And if you're ready to see the complete map, the full 5 bodies assessment is perfect for you. It is a comprehensive 140 question intake. And within 5 to 7 days, you will get a 50-page report covering your unique constitutional type across all 5 bodies, the exact imbalances creating your current symptoms, how trauma, thought patterns, emotions, energy, and soul patterns are all interconnected. specific protocols for your constitution, medical astrology insights, the synthesis that shows you how it all fits together. And here's what's beautiful. If you start with the mini, you can upgrade to the full within 30 days and your initial investment will be fully credited. You don't have to choose right now. I am launching this on February 20th for a reason. That is the day that Saturn conjuncts Neptune at 0 degrees of Aries, a cosmic event that hasn't happened in 6,000 years. It's the Great Reset. Saturn is structure. Neptune is disillusion. 0 degrees Aries is the cosmic starting point, the first degree of the zodiac where new life sparks. This transit is dissolving old forms and birthing new reality. It is the perfect moment for your reset. You've been doing the work. You have all the tools. Now it's time to integrate them. Imagine waking up and actually knowing what your body needs today. Not guessing, not trying random protocols because someone on Instagram said that they worked. Actual knowing. Knowing which herbs to take because you understand your own constitutional patterns. Knowing which emotional work to do because you can see how your emotional body is affecting your physical body. Knowing which spiritual practices align with your soul's path because you understand your natal chart on a deeper level. Imagine your wellness practices finally feeling coherent, sacred, sustainable, not scattered, not overwhelming, not another thing that you're forcing yourself to do. Imagine feeling grounded in your physical health, emotionally regulated, mentally clear, energetically balanced, and spiritually connected all at the same time. That's what becomes possible when you stop treating parts and start addressing the whole. That's what the 5 bodies framework gives you. So here's my question. How much longer are you willing to stay scattered? How many more protocols are you going to collect without seeing any kind of lasting change? How much longer are you going to believe that you're broken when you're just treating the wrong body? The assessments launch February 20th. The mini assessment is your focused starting point. The full assessment is the complete map. The links are in the description. Now, I do have a completely free community where like-minded folks can talk about all of these topics uncensored and where I post all of my content early, along with tons of free resources. The link for that is also in the description. And if you're part of the Empowered Authenticity community, you get 20% off. Check the community for your exclusive code. This is your cosmic reset. Saturn and Neptune are dissolving old structures at 0 degrees of Aries. You get to choose. Stay in the fragmentation or step into integration. I'll see you on the other side.